Hello, this is Russell Bailey. Hello, this is Russell Bailey from Group 3 doing presentation number 3 for Operations Management Fall 2014. Instructor Dan Bugis, subject Lean Six Sigma. Okay, just what is Lean Six Sigma? Let's break it down into individual pieces. First of all, what is lean? In the most simplest way to explain, lean is the opposite of waste. If you are running a lean company, then you are continually trying to eliminate any and all waste in your company. Consider lean to be a framework of thinking and action. Is anybody in here? Well, for example, does anybody know of an example of lean thinking? Obviously, since this is a video, I can't really ask you guys this, but let's move forward. Some examples of lean thinking would be in sports. In swimming, you are constantly trying to perfect your strokes so you can get the maximum movement through the water while keeping drag down to the minimum. That's an example of lean actions being taken. In boxing, you are trying to throw punches in such a way that they can get to their target in the quickest and shortest manner while also producing the most power. That's another example of lean. Uh, Another example, for example, if you can deliver a 1-inch punch like Bruce Lee, then you have eliminated a lot of wasted movement but have still maintained power. The whole purpose of lean is to refine and refine and refine while improving your mastery. Bruce Lee said, be like water. If you pour water into a cup, then it becomes the shape of the cup. If you pour it into a bottle, then it becomes a bottle. The whole purpose of lean thinking is to use as little as possible to achieve as much as possible. So, what is Six Sigma? In the most simplest way to explain, Six Sigma is a specific type of quality control. What defines Six Sigma is how it works. Six Sigma is quality control that is focused on critical customer requirements to achieve the aim of having no more than 2 defects per billion. Essentially, Six Sigma is direct customer driven quality control. We are back to the philosophy again that Bruce Lee used. Be like water. Essentially, Six Sigma thinking would say something like this: know your customer and you will know your way. By focusing on the customer instead of just the end game, which is money, you are able to become the company you need to be. You are able to create the products that your customers need and expect. Now let's look at the entire framework of Lean Six Sigma as a whole. Lean Six Sigma is a continual business quality control process that is used to drastically reduce defects and errors in goods and services by focusing on critical customer needs and eliminating any and all waste. Okay, now that you know the basics of what LSS is, you probably want to know a little bit more about it. LSS uses many different tools, and if you want to become adept at applying LSS, you will need to learn how to use these tools. I'm including chart representations of some of these tools. DMAC is a short way of saying the steps of LSS, which are define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. Here's a DMAIC roadmap, an example of a roadmap. Okay. 8 waste is another tool which you'll be using with LSS. And here's just a chart of some typical waste or muda that you would find when you're doing a chart like this. So this is just a representation of the 8 waste. Here's an example of value stream mapping. Value stream mapping is another one of the tools that you use with LSS. Sorry, the writing is very small, whatever. And then here's another tool you would use probably more toward the end when you're analyzing stuff. It's called the failure mode effects analysis. And like I said, here's a chart of that. And then last but not least, here's a chart of return on investment maximization. Um, Obviously, you're in the analyzing phase and you're trying to figure out whether or not you made money by doing the LSS, by using LSS and the different tools. Then last but not least, here's a big chart that shows what you get when you put lean with Six Sigma, and basically lean has to do with safety, delivery, speed, quality, and also having less waste. Six Sigma, consistency, accuracy, stability, and quality. And when you add these two together, you meet customer expectations, employee and partnership growth, improved profitability, expanded capacity, and greater flexibility. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this part of the presentation. Thank you.